this?
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
Locate the red cross in the sewers. So, if I'm right, that's where the bank is. Through there, it's back where we were, but upwards. Oh, this would be interesting. Oh, now you bring that down? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we don't have to deal with that crap, but that's just freaking annoying. Right. So it's up here. Ooh, someone's been here.
Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece.
Ooh, a
This
joint.
cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently.
Examine the
The
smell.
tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty. Murad. That's a popular brand of cigarette.
Alright, so we now know it was a cigarette.
All of the licorice has been eaten. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Roscoe's belongings. A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long.
Okay, so it's been a bank robbery. Right, let's look at this. And the bank robbery. Okay, starting to get somewhere. Roscoe's gang. Benjamin Flower is connected with Roscoe's gang. He has the gang tattoo, but he has made an attempt to remove it. Oh. Hello. Benjamin Flower was once a member of Roscoe's gang, but is all now in the past. Bandits like Benjamin Flower never change. He worked for a town might cover his crimes. I'm gonna go a new life because he sounds like he's changed his life around. But let's see what happens, guys, if we went for the criminal way. And so that one's got nothing there, so so neither of them are matching. So none of them match at the moment. I'm gonna go for new life for now until we can get more evidence. Now, ooh, there's something here. Robbed bank. The bank was robbed by the Roscoe gang. It is a bank where Thomas Gretna has a large debt. Just an anarchist. It's not the robber bank they prefer to destroy. I think he is. He took that one. But for argument's sake, let's see what happens if it's just an anarchist. So no change. So there's something going on. Underground works. Reginald Butcher worked for the Underground Electric Grid Company. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers where the bank was robbed. Oh, here we go. He has a beloved daughter who is ill and needs her father. He will not risk becoming involved with bandits. Urging him, but because he connects to the Roscoe gang. It's very hard to say with this one. He might have went for the hopelessness part because he wants to make sure his daughter's got money to be cared for. But remember what they said in the letter. He was in trouble a few times. I'm gonna go with Butcher's love though, because he loved his daughter too much. But for argument's sake, with this, oh, there's a conjuncture. There's a conjunction between the two. So there is conjunctures being made here. Interesting. So there's a bit of a conjuncture. Hmm. Interesting. Oh now, we're getting somewhere. So let's see if I went through this way. No. So he's still going further away. And finally, the last one. Oh, it's an important piece. Evil plan. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of the Roscoe gang immediately afterwards. Oh, we have an answer. So it could be one of three, but who? Who is the question? Who had the most motive? Let's see what it says if it was the anarchist. Mr. Garrett is a murderer. Garrett Thomas took part in the Bagwell England before killing his accomplices. Thomas Garrett is a dangerous anarchist who cruelly kills his accomplices and endangers a great many people. He deserves severe punishment. Works hard all his life, but ended up in debt to the bank. He was spurred commits his crime, but could not bear to leave the criminals unpunished. So prepare the trap. You know, I'm not buying this with him. He's too much of an anarchist. If he was if he was a proper anarchist, he would want the building destroyed. Because remember, anarchists don't like structure or authority kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I'm not totally convinced by this. Really, I'm not. So I'm not 100% sure. So I don't believe he did it. I think he's just an anarchist. That's what I feel. Now, I still say I don't think he's an anarchist. I don't. And the reason I don't think he's done it because here's the reason why. Like I said, anarchists want to destroy establishments. They don't care how they do it, they'll do it. So these two, I'm not 100% convinced about. I mean, I said earlier about Butcher, he's trying to get money to save his kid, but he does have a lot of motive, but so does Flower, so I'm not ruling him out, but I need a little more. So I want to try some. So nothing's changed with them, so there's no more clues at the moment. So wait, have we found all the clues? Well, I'll go with helplessness because I gotta feel Fowler's just trying to change his life around. So let's see if we went this way. Oh, hello, Mr. Butcher. Okay, Mr. Butcher's the murderer. Reginald Butcher helped Roscoe gang to rob the bank and killed for the money. Reginald Butcher is a dangerous criminal who not only robbed the bank but also killed his accomplice. He must be in prison. Roscoe's daughter is seriously ill. Because of that, he is forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices in order to take the money necessary for her treatment. Let him go, that might save his daughter's life. Oh god, that's a hell of a choice. So either condemn the daughter to death and he suffers for it, or save the girl. Hmm. Whew. Hard choices. But yeah, Now that I think about Garrett, I don't think he's the murderer. Because he's an anarchist. He wants to destroy stuff, not kill. Not the job. And Flower, he's now more along the lines of a churchgoer. So he has more motive. But I'm now in a situation where I've got to make a choice. Do I condemn the girl to death, pretty much arresting him and killing her, or quit him? Because, he does have a girl, she is sick, she's dying, and he needs the money to. Hmm. Hard choice, but I'm going to absolve him. Because I understand why he's done it. He wants to save his daughter. He's willing to do anything to do it. I don't condone his actions to murder, but I understand why he's done it, and I'm going to let him off. Yep, I'll make that moral choice. Because he did have the most recent, and he had more of the skills. And you could tell by his behavior, he just didn't want to. He apologized and everything, but he had a reason. Some people will do crazy things to save people they love, and this was one of them.
Mr. Butcher,
Shh. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you
return.
should go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Right, so technically, we absolved him. So as I always do, we're gonna replay the ending. Yep. We're gonna see what happens if we arrest him. Now, I'm gonna, you know, absolve him regardless, but I think it's for the viewing pleasure of the audience. We might want to see what he would have done if we went to arrest him. Because, I'll be honest here, like I said, Garrett is an anarchist, and the other guy is trying to turn his life around, and he does have limited knowledge. But the other two, but however, Butcher does have more knowledge of the sewers, and debt kind of paid him off. Right? So, everything's all set. So, let's do this, see what's going to happen, and then I'll go back to acquit him. I mean, I could be a heartless asshole, but not even I would do that. I understand why he's done it, but I mean, I don't condone murder, but I can understand why he done it. He needed the money for his daughter's treatment.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Butcher, say goodbye to your daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What happened to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster. Even if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Merrill.
Murder is never proof of love. Now please, come with us.
Right. Now, Holmes is right what he has said. What he done was not the proof of love. That was desperation. And I think he knew he was caught. He could tell. And he was desperate to make the money for his daughter. Like I said, I don't condone his action of murder, but I understand why he's done it. He's done it to save his daughter. And like I said earlier on, some people will take ridiculous risks and do silly things for the ones they love. They want to protect them or save them. So, like I said, I am going to solve him because, Holmes has got a daughter as well. Well, adopted daughter, but he was willing to do anything to protect her, so I can understand that. Now, after this, I've got the Caitlin business to take care of, and oh bloody hell, that's gonna be a hell of a headache. I think I've been doing pretty bad, to be honest. But Alice, though, she says she wants to spend some time with Caitlin before she goes, but why? What does she have to gain? I mean, he's looked after Caitlin all this time. I think Caitlin would recognize that.
Mr. Butcher,
She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you
return.
should go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand, I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Yep, I'll accept the decision. Fever dreams. Oh no. Oh no. I knew it. We're gonna have to deal with Alice. Disaster strikes.